at the confluence of the three rivers is Acrisure Stadium. It's the UCF Knights and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the UCF head coach before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Now the Panthers offense will go to work first. Coming onto the field for the first time today, Jakirian Turner. He's one of the top runners in the sport, and certainly they'll go to him early and often.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear getting into that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw one first, keeping his eyes downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Hey, even those balls that are thrown near the line of scrimmage that are going to the running backs and to the tight ends, those small passes can go for big gains. Great job getting the mitts up in the air and deflecting that football.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away. Pitt will have to boot this one away.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
This guy has put in the offseason. He's playing at a different level early this season and certainly looking to continue that today.
And that's why this team's doing a lot of winning, and he's doing a lot. Got to start fast. Then you get to the middle of the season. Impressed by the way he started this season.
2nd and long here. From the gun, it's Thomas. Turning it on. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run out of the gun with Watson. He's past the sticks. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. They're going to ride this running back.
Well, Scott Frost back at head coach for UCF, and so immediately you expect them to be able to run the football. We saw in recent years guys like R.J. Harvey just get it done for the Knights, and it's going to be interesting now to see what they can do moving forward, right? This is an offense that wants to go tempo. They want to establish the running game, David, and they need some superstars to emerge.
Well, and that's why they brought in Duke Watson, right? They wanted to bring a guy on things, so big shoes to fill at the running back spot.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. He gets a hand on it.
Yeah, and a lot of times in field goal block, you load up one side, they load up the left side, push all the guys backwards, slip through the crack, get their hand up, and get the big block. Nice job.
Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Turner. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
And it's caught inside the 30.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you. But when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Got him right there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
The Knights will go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The run inside. It's Turner. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. 2nd down, gonna throw it. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Long way to go on 2nd down. Timed him perfectly to knock him free and forces a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw again. Escapes the pressure to his right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. On third and long. On play action. Fires to the tight end. Smashes ahead. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Watson. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Plows his way ahead. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. So they're going to go for it here on 4th down after missing a field goal attempt earlier in the game. They're all over it. He'll pull it down inside the 25. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Driving forward, it's Watson. Might have a chance. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Knights will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Here's Duke Watson. He works his way on. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Knights! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They took it 64 yards right down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Right side, it's Turner. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Rush right in his face. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Out wide right, it's Kent. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Fires it down the seam. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Still on his feet. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Barnett. Unleashes one. Couldn't set his feet.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Here comes the heat. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Makes the catch. It's Hicks. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Fresh set of downs going up top. On the move. Trying to make magic with his feet. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Selling the fake. Look out! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Trying to get started. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down, and the clock continues to run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
No surprise. Looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our college football update show. Let's start with Texas in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Longhorns with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Acrisure Stadium. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Moves the pocket. It's Barnett. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Knights decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They'll need a bunch on second down. Sells to fake. Rushes on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That's the game it's kind of been. It's been a defensive struggle on both sides, and it's kind of like a tennis match. Which team and which offense is going to be able to break serve? That time, poor job in pass protection. The quarterback has got to find a way to get rid of that football and not take the negative play. But this has been a defensive war so far.
The Knights will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Back to pass on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Knight. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Panthers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Following the play, there is a Pitt Panther slow to get up. Second and long here. The fake wants to throw. Extending the play. He throws one to the left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Handoff for Watson. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Could not make his way to the corner. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Dropping back, it's Barnett. They're all over him. Hauls it in. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down. The Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Oh, spins away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Quick give, it's Turner. Dragged down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the Panthers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Drops back on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Knight. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Gives it. He's got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Line is set on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Keeping his eyes downfield. And they can't make the connect. Grab that W as we start the 4th. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Hits inside. It's Thomas. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking downfield. It's Barnett. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th-quarter play for this defense. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, what a play by the defense. They're trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Panthers sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. Bought a little time, lets it go. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but it depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll send the back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Watson. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Makes the grab. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. The kick is on its way. Fields the punt. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? That's caught. It's Knight. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. Wants to throw on first. Got his man on the right. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Trying to slip through and pick it up. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Lets it fly. Out wide left, it's Kent. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's taking a deep shot. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need one play and this game is over. One takeaway finishes it, and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time, right? You've got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great